moving on to the next topic that I also wanted to ask you is oftentimes many developers say that when they're doing their personal projects or any projects, one problem they face, it's a maybe problem of mindset, is that is with consistency. So what happens is they work for projects for 2 to 3 weeks, maybe 1 month, and then what happens is, I don't like this project anymore. Maybe it's not cool enough. It was cool when I
Mhm.
started, and now I will start with another thing. And what happens is we have 12 incomplete projects in a year, and nothing seems to work. So I'm sure you have also seen this thing. And so is there a way how to get around this thing, how to stick with one project and find it interesting? So for example, we know of great software like Linux and many other things, many open source softwares that started small and gradually over time, it became such huge software. And what happens with many of us is that we just cannot stick. It doesn't feel good enough after a little bit of time. So what do you think of this? It's a serious
Yeah.
problem, this thing.
And I will say that I've seen the other challenge too, when people wait for the ideal project and don't start anything. So I've seen that too. I offer somebody that I will help them to build something, but then it's been almost a month and they couldn't decide a project because they want to pick a perfect project that they will do for whatever number of years. So it doesn't work that way as well. I recently interviewed somebody named Yoon for my podcast, and I asked her this question that she has done many projects, like hundreds of projects, and how does she start? And she was saying, I only the very first project that she did is a login page and a home screen. That's all. And that was her project. So she learned something and she built it in a project. Then as she was learning more thing, she was expanding that project with this new learning to try those things. And then if she get an idea, she would just keep adding to this project, which was just a small idea, to something big. I think that approach is a way better approach than either waiting for a perfect project or starting a project with an idea and then abandoning it to a different idea. You could mold it. But bottom line is though, um, as long as you building something, your idea can change, your projects can change, but as long as you're trying, experimenting, you will get there. And one last thing, you said you use the word side hustle, right?
I didn't use it right now, but yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. Like
Okay.
side projects,
Yeah.
yeah.
Side project. Okay, yeah. Different thing, right? Side project, you do something to learn.
Yeah,
That's how
actually,
I
I
take
said
it.
personal projects.
Personal project, side project. I have done many of them, and my intention always was to learn something. So I would, I would learn something and I want to experiment it, and I would start a project. So I think it is okay to start a project, spend some time and abandon it to something else. I think it's completely okay. If you're talking about a project that you want to convert into a business, that's a different thing. But if you're talking about a project, side project that you started to learn something, I think it's completely okay to start it, learn it, finish it, and then move on to the next one.